would make them 0-3. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So here are the Lions now.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win, like a good pitcher, without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions.
Yeah. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. Down the left sideline. And finally taken down at the 34. A big play there on the first play of the game. 41 yards. Well, he currently stands second in the league.
And running gives you something to shoot for and hopefully attain.
Play action. It's Goff. And he slings one that's incomplete.
The Lions at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
You talk about this Seahawk defense.
Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Throwing on third, Goff. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions will claim the early lead.
Isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
And we're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
So here come the Seahawks now for their first drive. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
That's their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
This is fielded at the 27. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following the 7-yard return. And the Lions will take over.
David Montgomery and the Lions about set to begin this next series.
A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complimentary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complimentary with an E, not an I.
That's my English teacher right there.
On 2nd down, Montgomery.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 61 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery.
Down to about the 45. You talk about this Seahawk defense.
They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run.
There he goes left side. Touchdown, Detroit.
David Montgomery, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Lions lead this now 13. Start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimal level.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down.
A man who played collegiately over at East Lansing, here's Ken Walker.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. The numbers for Walker from last week's effort. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive.
Either way, they would take that production.
Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. We need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. You see David Montgomery heading back out to begin the drive.
They'll be looking to get in the end zone again, and the touchdown, as you see, last drive on 4 carries. And during the break, we were looking at some of the replays from the previous drive. Really good holes created, great space.
Yeah, I like the observation you had, though, during that break about, okay, they've got to do something to slow down their runners. So is it bringing in more defensive linemen? Is it dropping in extra linebackers? What are you going to do? Personally, I'm going to take my safety and drop him into the box. I'm going to have at least 7 in there until he shows that he can beat me through the air.
Yeah.
I've got to slow down the running game.
I was just going to say, you'll take the exposure in the passing game over the top until you can prove that you can stop the running game.
Sometimes you go cold because you haven't thrown it in a while. Let's see if he can heat up again.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
In motion, the tight end. Goff on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. Well, 1st down screen pass, good for 5.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
2nd and 5.
From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Goff. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
His first catch, good for 16 and a 1st. A pretty sizable deficit here in the first quarter. This defense will probably need to get off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last 3rd down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another 1st down, almost back to the drawing board.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
They'll try the middle with Montgomery. Hard running at the 15. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
126 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Just beating the play clock is gone. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions take a 3-touchdown lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And running with power here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. And out now come the Seahawks.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, if it could
ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
10 yards and a Seattle first down. Back to throw. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. Up the middle, here's Walker.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8. Back to throw here. Short throw to Disley.
And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 2nd down and 8. Straight ahead, Walker.
Dropped at the 35, so able to display his strength, but not much room to operate. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Jared Goff and the Lion offense heading out. He already with a couple of touchdown throws in this first half as his guys start 1st and 10.
Breaks through the contact. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
147 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards that time for number 14. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Lions are able to add on to their first half lead. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8. He'll look to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Short throw to Disley. A 5-yard pass on first down and another 5-yard connection there. On play action, they'll throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Back to throw again. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. They'll look to throw again. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. It's caught, Lockett. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Jason Myers for the Seahawk field goal. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. Myers' kick is good. And they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. David Montgomery and the Lions about set to begin this next series. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. Go, and with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started out in Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Damian Pierce, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. Next, we head off to check out another game, and they were losers in that one to the visiting Green Bay Packers. Christian Watson, a touchdown catch in the victory. And one more to highlight, a good one on Monday Night Football between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. In the first half, it was the veteran quarterback Jared Goff who had command of the offense. He connected on 3 touchdown passes in those first 2 quarters, as his guys have built up a sizable lead here at the break. Final adjustments being made in both locker rooms. They are just about set to get back to football in Detroit. And for the call of the second half, we'll kick it back up to Ford Field and Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the third. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least